You hop in your car, yank the shifter down into drive, but the indicator on your dashboard goes completely blank, and when you hit the gas pedal, the vehicle feels incredibly sluggish, almost like you are trying to tow a heavy boat. If you pull a code P2804, your transmission control module is dealing with a high electrical circuit condition on transmission range sensor B. This little electrical switch, sometimes called an inhibitor switch or a neutral safety switch, is usually bolted right to the outside of the transmission case where the shift cable attaches. Its entire job is to tell the engine computer exactly which gear you just selected, whether that is park, reverse, neutral, or drive. When the computer sends a 12-volt signal down to this sensor and gets a completely abnormally high voltage reading back, or the signal just randomly drops out entirely, it immediately panics. Because the computer no longer trusts what gear you are actually in, it protects the transmission by slamming the vehicle into limp home mode. This means it will force the transmission to start moving in third gear instead of first gear, which absolutely kills your acceleration and puts a massive amount of strain on the internal torque converter and clutch packs. You do not want to keep driving the car like this, or you will cause severe internal mechanical damage. In my experience turning wrenches, while the sensor itself can certainly fail from years of harsh weather and road salt, the most common culprit is actually the wiring harness. This sensor sits low in the engine bay, right in the splash zone for puddles, mud, and debris. The plastic electrical connector gets brittle, cracks open, and allows water to corrode the tiny metal pins inside until they turn totally green and lose contact. To properly diagnose this, you need to get under the car and do a heavy visual inspection of that harness. Wiggle the wires while a friend watches a live data scan tool to see if the gear position suddenly drops out. If the wiring harness looks completely pristine and the electrical connector is tight and dry, but you are still losing that crucial 12-volt signal back to the computer, you're going to have to unbolt that old range sensor and swap in a brand new unit to get your smooth shifting back.